Here with men's soccer coach Pete Watkins. Coach, step out of conference play on Wednesday with a non-conference game at Simpson. But before we talk about that one, let's revisit the Saturday game against St. John's. I'm sure it's probably one that you'd like to just kind of put in the back in the rearview mirror. But a 4-1 loss to St. John's, a very good St. John's team. Talk a little bit about the game and what the difference was.
Yeah, they're definitely a very athletic soccer team. I think it's probably the best group of athletic soccer players I've seen at the Division III level, at least on the day. Having said that, we were up 1-0 at the break, so we kind of liked where we were at. They created a lot of chances, and we were able to find one, I think, about 4 minutes before halftime. But second half, they bring a lot at you. So I think our guys, especially with a couple of our younger players, a couple of guys stepped on, weren't intimidated, actually took the game to them a little bit, and really showed well for a young player, for freshmen. And those guys will, they're definitely moving up the ladder because of that.
I know we talked the last time we talked. Jim Drescher just continues to find the back of the net. He had your goal on Saturday, but it isn't just he's the finisher. It seems to me that the rest of the team is doing what they need to do to get the ball where it needs to be, so that Jim can do that.
To his credit, what we need from Dresch is to be that poacher, be that guy that finishes chances in the box, and he's done it twice against two good teams, Luther and St. John. So he is a player. He needs to be. Goals need to be created not for him, but he needs to get the chance. He's not a guy that can run up and down the park for 90 minutes and make his own chances. He's the guy that gets on the end of stuff and buries it, and his finish at St. John's was fantastic. Keeper had no chance. So he's doing his job for us, and that's what we want from him. Now we need some other guys to step up and create more chances for a guy like him.
Step out of conference play on Wednesday. You've got Simpson, then back into conference play on Saturday against Bethel. Talk a little bit about the Storm on Wednesday and what we can figure to see Wednesday night.
Yeah, it's a second of a two-game series with them. We played them last year for the first time here. Very good team. They're a lot like Luther and some of the other schools in the IAC. I call it the MIAC South. They probably call us the IAC North, I guess. But it's a different conference, but it's no step down in play. If anything, they would be probably top 4 or 5 team in our league as well. So it'll be a good challenge. It's on turf, pretty small field, playing on a football field and all that. So there's some value in playing in that environment to get ready for it. But they're a real good team. We're going to be playing a couple of young guys in some roles to see how they step up and respond.
And then you return to conference play on Saturday. You've got Bethel here at St. Mary's, a 1 o'clock afternoon game. Is it hard to go from a non-conference game to a conference game? I mean, I know they're all the same, but you certainly put more stock in a conference game against Bethel. How do you make sure that people stay up high in that intensity level for a non-conference game Wednesday and then back to conference on Saturday?
Yeah, good question. I think that the best thing that we have going is because it's a team like Simpson or like when we had Luther earlier in the year, they're of a quality that you want to play well against a good team. So that part helps a little bit, and then the guys will know what's at stake on Saturday too. We're a deep team. We feel we can roll 20, 21 guys sometimes and not take a step down. We want to figure out what's the right mix in terms of who starts, who comes on, certain combinations of players. And so a game like Wednesday gives us a little more flexibility with that. So Wednesday game will be nice for that feature, and then on Saturday there's 3 points on the line, and Bethel is as hungry as we are for them. So.
You've got a 4 o'clock game in Indianola on Wednesday, and then you return home Saturday against Bethel, 1 o'clock at Okemowicz. Good luck this week, Coach.
Thank you.